Hello everypony, and welcome back to Skyward Sword.
Yep. Hello.
And yeah, we are descending into the temple here. Temple producer dowsing, yeah, it's located in the deepest portion of the temple complex. We'd have to go all the way to the end of the dungeon, but unfortunately we basically have to do this dungeon all over again, which is the annoying part. Because the whole dungeon has reset and even changed. So now, for example, these things are here now.
Quite annoying indeed.
There we go. Oh, come on, I hate these stupid webs.
Good news. I beat Twilight Princess finally.
Nice.
And basically I 100% completed it. So
Nice.
yeah. And I hate that one challenge thing where you keep on going down levels to fight monsters over and over and yeah. I hate that. But basically I did enjoy the game. I'm just kind of upset also about the ending being such a downer like that.
Yeah.
It's like, I love Minna. Really, I do. And she looks beautiful.
Right.
It's like, honestly, it's that game where it's the first time where I want Link to pair up with someone else.
Okay.
I don't really understand why people hate the game. Like some do. It's weird.
Well, some people didn't like it for the art style. Some people didn't like it because it felt too close to Ocarina of Time.
Which makes no sense.
I mean, it did kind of feel like Ocarina of Time quite a bit. So,
I know,
yay, rupees.
That's
All of the rupees.
not something that you should get mad over.
Well, as we mentioned in a previous video, a lot of people wanted basically Ocarina of Time, a game very similar to Ocarina of Time, except that of course the fandom doesn't actually know what they want.
Yeah.
And that's true for any fandom really. But there's no one fandom that you can look at and say, yeah, this is a fandom that doesn't have that problem. If you've got any group of 2 or more people in a fandom, which I mean, you'd have to have, yeah, you're gonna have to have an amount of people in order to have a fandom to begin with. Yeah. If you have more than one person in a group, you're gonna reach a indecision and some kind of a dislike in some way. So you're never gonna have any 2 people agreeing on exactly what the best is, and exactly what they want in regards to their games and stuff.
Just like fan coupling.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh god, those are just terrible.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
the fans are, not the...
Yeah. It's like, I know a lot of people who are fans of the Link and Lana relationship from Hyrule Warriors. Except that it's funny because such a relationship can't happen. That was kind of the plot of Hyrule Warriors. it's funny how like the fandom wants this kind of a relationship in the game, but it's like, okay, the plot itself was basically how these two can't be together. That was kind of the reason that the one character became evil in the first place. You know? And then split herself in two, and I mean, spoilers, but I don't know, if you're playing Legend of Zelda, or if you're watching a Legend of Zelda video, I assume that you can't be too upset about spoilers.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you didn't want spoilers, why would you watch a video on the game? So, it's like when I was doing the King's Quest series, you know, I didn't watch the Game Grumps playthrough until after I could guarantee that I was past where they were, you know? So, I don't want to swim. Gosh dang it, Link! Get up there. Right. Get away from me. Shark. So, but yeah, you know, it's like I said, fandoms just don't really know what they want, and it's just there's really nothing you can do about that. You know, if you've got any two people, they're gonna disagree in some way. So,
Yeah.
I know where this key is buried. I just have to remember how to get to it at this point. I had to get to that side, which was, I think I had to come in from that side. I think I have to be on the other side. But yeah, I mean, what can you do, really?
Yeah. Oh, for some reason today I was stuck to this, thing. Basically, have you ever had it where you like, this music from a title theme so much, even though you never played the game?
Not from a game, but I have had an anime that I've never watched, that I, like, heard the title theme, but the anime didn't interest me, like, at all. But the title theme was, like, amazing. So, I have had that. That's basically what you're talking about.
Back during high school, one of the songs from a game I really liked was, the Halo theme. Well, Halo 2, I think.
Right.
Basically main Halo thing, but it's kind of cool sounding. Basically, my brother had a soundtrack of it, and he would listen to it often. And today, it happened again with a different game. And that game is Legend of Zelda's Wind Waker. I never played the game, but oh my gosh, the title theme. It's like, wow. It just hits the feels, I guess.
Yeah, I will agree to that. Like, I used to actually listen to... Oh, coming over here is pointless. I actually used to listen to, one of the themes in the game. It was, basically there's this character named Medley, and she plays this, like, harp song at one point, and it's this really, really, like, feelsy song for me, and it's actually, there's actually two themes in the Wind Waker title theme, and that's the wind theme that Makar plays, and the earth theme that Medley plays. The earth theme part, like, always gets me in the feels, but it's not like that part. It's only like the very specific like medley rendition of it. So I can listen to the opening theme to Wind Waker without too much difficulty, but like just listening to that one section, the medley Earth theme, you know, with her playing it on the harp as opposed to like the violin and stuff that plays the title theme. It gets me a lot more when I listen to that version.
Which I had no problem with. It's just that for some reason the violin just sounds so amazing.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good theme, definitely. I really, really enjoy it. Is that just supposed to go down here? Have I just been wasting time this whole time? I'm gonna freaking kick something in the face if it turns out that the key was just freaking right over here. I just wasted time just wandering the entire freaking dungeon. Yep, here it is. There's the key. Gosh dang it. Oh well. Anyway.
Things happen.
Yeah, but I really like the Wind Waker theme itself, for sure. But I don't know if you've ever heard the medley Earth theme rendition before.
I'm not sure.
I can probably show it. I can probably have you listen to it after this particular episode is done recording. It's like, again, it's part of the main Wind Waker theme. It's like the first part. Basically, like, it's her part that plays, and then it's like Makar's part, and then you get like both parts together, and it sounds really good, like with the violin and stuff. But I personally feel that I get more feels out of just the medley harp part, as opposed to hearing the Wind Waker violin and everything theme version. So do I have to go in here again, or was this not a thing? Locked. No, I didn't have to come in here. I just locked because I know I have to do the beetle thing again. Wasting time. But it's really short. It's only like 30 seconds or so. But personally, I think it's really good. I really like that part of it. So,
and from all the Legend of Zelda games I played or watched, like on YouTube and such, it's just the Wind Waker title theme. It's just blows everything away.
Yeah,
for me.
One thing I absolutely loved about Wind Waker was its music. Like, Wind Waker had its issues, just as every game does. You know, I'm not going to go saying that any video game or Zelda game or anything is perfect. But out of all of them, I think music-wise, Wind Waker was definitely the best out of them. Because Wind Waker had just the right feels for the music, you know?
I do have to say, when I was playing Twilight Princess, yes, I was disappointed with the ending, but after beating the game, I feel like Twilight Princess is a good game. Heck, even a great game. It's just that for me, they could have done a bit more with the story. It feels like it just. It feels like
seriously, my batteries are low. What? My batteries just came up and said they were low. It's weird because I checked them before the recording and they were like 3/4. So I was like, oh, hey, they're good. And then now I'm getting a battery low thing. So that's weird.
But yeah, it feels like they could put a lot more into it than what they already had in the game.
Yeah.
You got Link being a wolf. You could do much more interesting story with that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that they were going for the... Wow! Okay, so their arrows just totally deflect my freaking... stupid beetle thing. How do I get across this rope when they can literally shoot me off of it? I don't have a ranged weapon. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. It's gotta be like a way that I can like I can use the slingshot, but it only stuns them for a second. It's not enough for me to get across. Especially not with two of them over there. I'm gonna try kind of flying the beetle over this way a bit. Maybe I can spook them. Bam! That didn't spook them.
Yeah, I forgot how you get through this, guys.
I think I knocked one of them back a bit.
The keep shooting with the arrows, that's the problem. The keep shooting with...
Yeah. Keep shooting arrows at me, and then I can't do anything. Gosh dang it!
But yeah, as terms of you got a very dark atmosphere, you got an interesting story going on, and you got Link turning to a wolf, you can do much more with that.
Oh yeah. There was a lot of potential in Twilight Princess, and
it just feels kind of a bit let down in the end, because it's like you could add a lot more story into it, but they didn't.
Yeah, especially like they did a really good job with like they did a really good job with like the beginning section. Like they really gave you this like really invested story and everything. And then after you clear the Twilight, there's just like no story anymore.
Yeah,
it was like,
that's how I feel.
Yeah, it was like, it felt like you were doing, what the crap is wrong with my controller?
It felt like you're just, it's like, oh, okay, you had to get into the Twilight, and to get into the Twilight, to deal with the bad guy, which is not really the bad guy. You had to collect more things, and it's like, alright, kind of felt out of place a bit.
Yeah, it was like, you did all that work to clear the Twilight, and it was like, yay, you cleared the Twilight, and you're all like happy. And then they're just like, you go to the Twilight Mirror, and then there's like nothing there. And like all of a sudden there's like 5 more dungeons just to get you into the Twilight Realm. When like they've been building up the entire thing.
Yeah,
as if it was gonna end there, It's
yeah,
like
and when you get to the Twilight area, it's just another dungeon, and
yeah.
Well, of course, you had to go through a dungeon to beat the final boss, but after you get that done, that is, yeah.
Yeah, and they freaking, of course, I'm like pushing them back slowly. Maybe if I can like push them off here into this corner, I can like if I come at them like this, they like freak out. Or not. I seem to have pushed them into the edge of where I can push them. Literally, I cannot cross with them shooting arrows at me. But I can't. There's nothing I can do to get rid of them. I'm dead.
I kind of forgot how I got past through them. I think I basically first used Beetle to like make them back up, and then try to quickly go across the rope.
Yeah, that's what I was trying, but I couldn't get to a point where I could get across the rope because they were just like shooting arrows at me. If I can shoot them both with the slingshot and cross before they revitalize, then I'll be fine, but I don't know how to do that. That's my problem. It's a thing that I can do, but I don't know how to. So, just something I have to figure out how I gotta do. Well, I think I will play around with it and try to figure it out a bit. I'll probably come back with some kind of resolution to it in the next episode, especially since my controller is absolutely insisting that its batteries are practically dead here. I want to get that taken care of. Even though they were just, it just said that it was full a moment ago, now it's insisting it's got like nothing in it left in it. I hate this part so much. There's freaking 2 of these dudes. Got them both. So, you've been enjoying? Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to leave a like. Check out my Patreon and Mia's channel. Links are all in the video description below. And we'll see everybody next time.
Bye bye.
Keep calm and pony on, everybody.